Hi, welcome to She Spice. Mark Wahlberg is expressing his anger, and the Hollywood elites are experiencing the intensity with which the 53-year-old entertainer purportedly conceded a confidential meeting in which he spilled a few serious beans. Now the supposed full meeting isn't out yet. According to sources who have heard pieces of the said interview, demonstrate that the family plan entertainer pulled out all the stops as he shielded the distinction of his dear companion H. Berry. So what did the commended entertainer purportedly say this time, and what will it mean for his vocation in Hollywood? I have all the tea here, so hold on. Wow, like I said, it's like breaking wherever I go now. Individuals will say that in the event that you just did a smidgen of this, it'll make a tad of that disappear, and afterward, in the event that you did a smidgen of this, and I simply feel like it's each of the dangerous slant entertainers. Imprint Wahlberg, in his standard style, has set the web burning with colossal bombs focused on Hollywood's world-class entertainer, who has gone calm lately, purportedly shook the residue off his boots, and kicked a few elites in the dairy. The non-babble entertainer, in a no-holds-barred interview, got down on a few Hollywood executives for attempting to off Halle Berry. His T8 comes at the rear of his new film, The Association, where he is close by his companion and partner, Halle Berry. The activity satire film follows the existences of previous secondary school darlings Imprint and High, who rejoined to recover a rundown of U.S. spies with taken characters. How frequently is it that you run into your secondary school sword following 25 monotonous years of fair warning? The film depicts Imprint as a defensive ex who might successfully guard Halle, regardless of whether he has the imperative abilities. Strangely, this job seems to reflect their genuine relationship, where the two entertainers appear to continuously pay special attention to one another. Imprint Wahlberg has taken the Hollywood tip-top to the cleaners in the past he had for a long time, truly needed to turn into a rapper, yet he needed to leave the boat on the grounds that specific characters in the music business didn't need him there. The greater part of us know Eminem as the best white rapper ever, yet way before Eminem spit his most memorable bars. Wahlberg then, at that point, known as Marky Imprint, was the I am the realest rapper at any point, I'm the realest white rapper ever known. To realize that Eminem would come, you realize soon after. First, his sibling was essential for the effective band newcomers, which at first included Imprint himself. Imprint's fame developed as he left the gathering and established his own gathering. Marky Imprint and the Crazy Pack made relative progress and, surprisingly, delivered their most memorable computer game, which was a failure anyway. He ran into inconvenience at the point when he offered a harmless expression on the side of Shabba positions who had hit out at the gay local area. The elites who weren't enthused about Imprint's picture as a white rapper immediately benefited from it. What's more, he ran down his picture. He was assailed all around the news media with individuals asking not to belittle his music. He nearly ended his life, but tracked down his boldness and moved to Germany to revive his profession now. I bring this up on the grounds that it seems something comparative is going to happen to music applause, music Halle Berry, as Halle Berry at the 2003 Oscars, where Adrian kissed her unrehearsed in front of an audience. After he came up to gather his honor, many fans named it the kiss of the Oscars for its suddenness and appeal. Pundits and savants alike jumped in and let loose as they praised the two couples for luxuriating in the greatness existing apart from everything else. Berry had any idea that she would turn into the casualty of ravenous Hollywood. First Class, the kiss that made the feature genuine for next year's Oscars, likewise, almost meant ruin for the entertainer, as she confronted an extraordinary kickback. A few fans guaranteed that the second was prearranged, and that it was Berry's approach to taking Adrian Brody's time. At the center of attention, the reactions got so serious that she needed to deny them all in a meeting. What was going through your psyche when Adrian B. kissed you at the Oscar? Was that arranged? No, that was not arranged. I knew nothing about it. She made sense of that. She just went with the stream and wasn't expecting a single thing from the entertainer. She had taken action to shake his hand. However, Adrian, likely defeated with feelings for winning an honor, really wanted to establish the kiss on her lips, obviously rejecting his development. Seemingly out of the blue, would have ruined the evening, so she obliged with respect to the attempt to capture everyone's attention. Holly made sense of that. It was all Adrian. She had literally nothing to do with it, except for to proceed with the demonstration. She had zero desire to remove the sparkle from Brody and his accomplishments in this manner, rubbishing the long-held view that she was an eager whelp who would have rather not shared the spotlight. She even guaranteed that she felt nothing at all. When their lips quickly secured in pretend energy in her mind, she was considering what the FBR was doing. I resembled what that occurrence right now, that is the thing, was going through my psyche. She didn't partake in a solitary snapshot of the entire scene, however. It seemed she was overwhelmed in the display. She asked why anybody would imagine that she appreciated it or started it to take Brody's sparkle as the years went by. The entire brouhaha lost foothold and faded away until Halle Berry opposed how the business was treating dark entertainers in a sincerely charged discourse. The entertainer LM abstained the foundation for consistently neglecting dark entertainers for the Best Entertainer grant at the Oscars in 2002. Halle won an honor for Best Entertainer in a film, and from that point forward, it's been very challenging for one more dark entertainer to accomplish a similar accomplishment. She made sense of that. The entire issue left her sorrowful, and she wished she had the ability to upset the circumstances. And I need to say, I've been expressing it for the past 10 years. I feel devastated and crushed that no one stands close to me. Hollywood seems to neglect dark entertainers for the most sought-after grant at the Oscars since Hattie McDaniel won it in 1940 for her job as a Mamie in the 1939 film Gone with the Breeze. Something like 10 ladies have accomplished that lucky level. Halle Berry is the most recent to have accomplished that lucky accomplishment, and she did it in 2002 for her job in the 2001 film Beast Ball. Curiously, pretty much every dark entertainer that has won has needed to assume a compliant role for a white individual. Hattie herself won the honor for depicting a slave in the film, and from that point forward, the foundation appears to have placed dark entertainers in a shape. It's as though to win the Best Entertainer grant, individuals of color are expected to either assume the part of a slave or worker to be viewed as H-Berry, and around a couple of ladies are the special cases. Yet, check the set of experiences books, and you'll be shocked. How he knew the plan against dark entertainers and criticized it, yet he had these uplifting statements for them. What I likewise need to say is that we shouldn't desire grants that don't characterize our value. She realized that the elites had set up a construction that sabotaged the value of dark entertainers. The design guaranteed that the ladies played belittling jobs before their endeavors, abilities, and devotion were understood. The individual of color needed to take on a supporting role as a white lady to warrant a place on the platform, so Halle Berry advised them to look on the grounds that the brilliant plaques didn't characterize them. She advised them that their ability, expertise, and flexibility were the things that characterized what their identity was, and no one could take anything from them. She guaranteed them that the world sees their endeavors and rewards them with stunning praise. Consequently, they ought not be excessively stressed in the event that the elites weren't perceiving their endeavors. Rather, they ought to continue on in their journey to make the business a superior spot for the people who are coming after them, and on the off chance that no one at any point remains close to me, it doesn't imply that we are not commendable and that we are not accomplishing the work. The John Wick entertainer deterred the dark demonstration resses from desiring the honors conspire, which was supposedly slanted for the white entertainers. All things considered, she urged them to search inside and see themselves as the stars that they really are. Her discourse by engaging ladies to go all out there and vanquish Hollywood without dreading anybody. The elites might be strong and presumably utilize their assets to hamper their development, but nobody can prevent them from sparkling. That is what I need to share with you this evening. You're commendable. Keep up the upside work since we as a whole. See, you're commendable. Keep up the upside work since we as a whole. See you. This moving discourse broke out all through Hollywood and poop hit the fan. But unobtrusively, fans might feel the apprehension and the commendation when Halle Berry conveyed the discourse. Large numbers of her audience members feared the potential repercussions, so the praise was scarcely perceptible anyway. Berry proceeded with the discourse and condemned the outcome. She understood what she was teasing when she scammed the Institute, yet she did it in any case. As per sources near her, the tip-top began bothering Halle Berry roles became not many and far between, as she was many times ignored for different entertainers who wouldn't think for even a moment opposed the oppression of the world class anyway. That didn't prevent the John Wick entertainer, as she targeted Hollywood when she said this while like ISS. Aid, it's like break. Wherever I go now, individuals will say in the event that you just did a dash of whatever the situation might call for disappear and afterward. Assuming you did a tad of this, and I simply feel like it's each of the a tricky sluggish Halle Berry was tossing punches at the world. Class for pushing plastic medical procedure on ladies in Hollywood, she made sense of said in her experience individuals were continuously suggesting she change a piece of her body or improve one more part to look more appealing, particularly since she's maturing the wonderful entertainer. Subscribe She Spice for more videos.